On the floor for the visiting team. At shooting guard, Avery Bradley. At center, Dwight Howard. At the other guard position, DeAnthony Melton. At power forward, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Frank Vogel. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your New Orleans Pelicans.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical junction for determining where this series is going. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. It's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Howard. Avery Bradley is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's LeBron, and at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Devontae Green. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. You look at the Pelicans. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. It's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Got a piece of it. Davis against McCollum. He kicks it to Green. The pass to Williamson. Over Bradley. And that one's good. Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that throw.
Davis, the pass to Bradley. Pass to LeBron. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The D is there, but not present enough. You can't just be there. You gotta disrupt and get in the face of the shooter.
One pass it to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
Howard kicks to Melton. Howard trying to free himself up. Melton, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Yep, it counts.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
One-on-one here. Now, here's Melton. Not a lot of room. He gets it in there.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And here's James outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Lakers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And the basket by McCollum.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Now here is Davis. In the corner, it's Melton. Stolen by McCollum. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And he's checked in for Valanciunas. And the Lakers also making a change. Tillman, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. To the inside, Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Pass to Graham. It's tipped. And up the floor again for the Lakers, running the court. And Bradley gets it to go.
3.
Here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. Ingram outside. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, CJ saying not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback three.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. And you look at Nunn, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And, of course, Avery Bradley.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Knocked loose. McCollum outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And that one is good.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. They're coming to this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow, closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Here's Alvarado. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
So far, both teams scorching good hits. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Outside Bradley. Here's Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 6 points for Anthony Davis.
So consistent down there. Davis just goes about his business, punches the clock, and whether there's space or not, he can still score.
Again, Los Angeles. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Nance, and Nance pops it in.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Tillman passes to Davis. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Davis has got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Alvarado from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 5 points in the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Melton feeling it out a bit. The pass to Tillman. Here's Davis. Over Hernan Gomez. And Davis gets it to go.
Well, everything right now in sync for AD, and I think that stands for after Duncan.
Jones for 3. Cracks in the tray. Jim McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New Orleans. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. An atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
LA's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's Jones. Then it's Nance. And it's Alvarado in the guard position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Griffin. Again, Los Angeles.
That's a nice soft touch from Blake there.
Pelicans trail by 5. Poked away and stolen by James. Floats it up for James. And another turnover here by New Orleans. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Howard's checked in. Lakers leading by 5. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And James gets it to go on the assist by Howard. James has got 11 points.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics. Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
Howard against Valanciunas over Howard. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his first bucket of the night.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
That bucket in no time at all. James has got the lead back up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Jones the pass to Alvarado. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin with the steals. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Again, the Lakers.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Ball's knocked loose. Hayes the pass to Jones. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. High post, Howard. Hayes on him. Nunn kicks to Westbrook. Over Jones. Westbrook, no good. Pelicans trail by 10, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ingram outside. Now McCollum. He's got 11. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. Pass to Griffin. Over Williamson. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
It's a staple of Blake Griffin's game. He's worked so hard in the offseason to become an effective mid-range shooter, paying off here.
Williamson kicks to Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Westbrook scanning the floor. Shoots a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
McCollum against Nunn. And he makes that one. McCollum's got 13 points.
I feel like the team right now is accepting the fact that C.J. McCollum is on fire, so they're looking for him on possessions in the half court.
And the Lakers call time here. As the team is heading to this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
For the Pelicans. The Lakers also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Howard. Anthony Davis comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Kendrick Nunn. Drains it from beyond the arc.
One sign was that Russell Westbrook had this part of his game back in college. He continues to be impressive in the mid-range.
And they pick up 2. And that's now 6 points for Zion Williamson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside and getting good shots from close range. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Tillman passes to Westbrook. Passes to Tillman. Shoots from the baseline. And that one is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Graham finds Ingram. Knocked away. Bradley with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Bring him against Westbrook. Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Pelicans trail by 9. And a wide open look for McCollum. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. McCollum's got 4 this quarter. Davis, that's for 2. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Guys, he can't miss, I swear. He was trying to miss that, and he did not miss. That means he can't miss.
No idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
LeBron's checked in for Anthony Davis. And the basket by McCollum.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
McCollum outside. And there's the drive. Shoots over Melton. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut that down to 6. They get the basket from McCollum.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Dwight. What are you saying from...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for Los Angeles, they've played exactly like they'd expected to, given the first 2 games. They're just 1/2 away from taking what would almost certainly become an insurmountable 3-0 lead in the series. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with force, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. We've got Bradley. Howard is out there with Davis. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's James in at the 3 spot. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Los Angeles. Pelicans trail by 8. To the paint, here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I know C.J. plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great part.
Howard finds James. A shot at the elbow. No good from Howard. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Melton with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Fires top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 18 points for Davis.
I like it when AD starts to step on the gas pedal offensively. He starts to feel like nobody can stop him. And he very well might be right.
And stolen by Williamson. Down low. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Checks in for the Pelicans. Jones comes in for Devontae Graham. And then for Los Angeles, Griffin comes in for Davis. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley. Ingram outside. Jones looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. Stolen by Nunn. Fast break. The Lakers. Milton with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Over Nunn. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Ingram.
How about that? Coming out to start the half. A perfect 3 of 3.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And so Nunn nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Broke loose and stolen by Howard. Bobbed up there for Howard. And Jones pulls it down.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Pelicans trail by 9. McCollum with the bounce pass. Here's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 8th assist here tonight. Griffin passes to Howard. Here's the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Griffin kicks to Nunn. Here's Melton. Drains the 19-footer. Melton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
And here's McCollum for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Hey, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Hayes finds McCollum. And he drives in over Howard. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
3 on 3. Nance with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And that one, good. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
Well, the unique skill set of Nance Jr. there. We know he can get up and dunk, but he handles the ball well and can set up teammates and make something happen.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do. Defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Melton. Here's McCollum. Tillman grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 4. Nunn passes to Howard. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Howard. And it's 13 points for Russell Westbrook.
There's a lot of big men in the league who aren't as skilled in the paint as Russell Westbrook is.
It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Westbrook leading the charge. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
The pass to Westbrook. Over McCollum. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Nance dishes to McCollum. Inside, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. In the corner, Nunn with it. Nance against James. Over Hayes. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 19 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And then Gomez passes to McCollum. From downtown. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 3. Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. McCollum is out there with Devontae Green. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Him against Davis. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, on offense, Zion never really is going to relax. He's focused on making an impact whatever way he can on every possession.
James looking it over. It's over Ingram. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 21 in the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
McCollum finds Valanciunas. And easy 2 points on the way.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Los Angeles guys shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And Bradley gets it to go.
Yeah, how about Bradley, like a sponge there, absorbing contact and still getting it done.
Graham kicks to Valanciunas. Here's McCollum. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
It's Bradley on the way. He's guarded by McCollum. 5 to shoot. Releases. Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take a charge.
Anthony Melton, who's checked in for Russell Westbrook. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Melton. Here's Davis. And a little up that time, but it drops. Davis has got 20.
That's an impossible shot to guard. Davis got the ball and just rises up for the jumper there. The D has to be frustrated.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Well, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Williamson with the block.
Well, CJ with great hands there, and that steal is going to lead right to that kind of transition.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. That's 12 points for Avery Bradley.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Ingram. And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron passes to Melton. With the drive, lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 3. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. And the Anthony Melton picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williamson. This is to Valanciunas. A 3 from McCollum. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Williams got 6 assists here tonight. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Howard. He takes it in.
Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy earlier on in his career in Orlando for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Seconds team foul.
Williamson finds Valanciunas. They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. And that one is hammered home.
Well, LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
Pelicans trail by 6. McCollum up top. He's guarded by Melton. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 35.
And he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
McCollum up top. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Graham. 6 to shoot. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 8. 1:21 left to play in the final quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's McCollum. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got 38 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 7. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Up off the inbound, and James with the basket on the assist by Howard. And it's now 23 points for LeBron.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
And that one's good. Ingram.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
Here's James. Second shot opportunity, and there's the nice layup by Howard. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And the basket by McCollum.
And for regular score, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
James way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. Kicks to LeBron. From deep three-point range, that shot is off. And so Los Angeles takes the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
But it's really been racking my brain now. Cause really that with this rapper one to selling now. They got enough on us to go start a case now. Get hit with the they come and they scratching niggas. Now big zone in the golf ball. Big fin ball and this one really brother all when the shit had to the walls like the winner.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good, but like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because now you
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Boy, you can feel that special playoff energy as we wrap up the starting lineups. Welcome to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, a series on the brink. A Western Conference champion could very well be crowned here in Game 4. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, it's not often one team loses a superstar big man and immediately welcomes another. But that's been the case with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. Last season, he tied the record for most consecutive 20-point games, shooting over 50% from the field. 25 straight, alongside Shaquille O'Neal. Brian, impressive.
Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. You look at New Orleans, and they're looking at a quick exit from the conference finals if they can't get the job done tonight.
I mean, you're right, B.A. This game tells you a lot about a team's character. Faced with almost an impossible job, do they pack up and head home? Motivation's an issue when your back is against the wall.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Avery Bradley, LeBron James out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Howard in at center. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Devontae Graham out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Melton. 16 feet out. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
And the three-pointer goes.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
On the wing, Bradley. The shot's good on the assist by James.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Pass to Bradley. Davis against Williamson. And that one's good. Davis.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Graham. For three, McCollum. And another three for New Orleans.
You want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Davis from the wing. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Now McCollum takes a three. Nails it from 3. McCollum's got 9 points.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
From deep, Melton. Valanciunas with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And that one's good. Ingram.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Ingram against James. Pass to Bradley. Over Graham. And that's good from 17 feet. Bradley's got his second basket of the game.
Avery Bradley is very comfortable from this range, making it look too easy.
Graham. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. James passes to Davis. Driving inside. Count it.
He moves so well for a guy his size. When AD attacks, good luck stopping him.
And he's going for the lob. And it's blocked by Davis. They recover it. Williamson passes to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Davis. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
What I like about Ingram at this point in his career, very decisive in his actions.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Second is Anthony Davis, and of course Avery Bradley.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Tillman. And yep, it's good.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Graham on the attack. Inside. And Nance gets it to go on the assist from Graham.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
The offensive rebound. Here's none. Pass to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tillman. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
Here's McCollum. And that one comes up a bit short.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Westbrook outside. Here he goes. And finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, this is how powerful Westbrook is at the rim. Looking like he wants to tear the basket down.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. To the paint. Here's Graham. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Griffin. Over Graham. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And here's Williamson. Now here's Ingram. Nunn defends. Graham, that's good.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Griffin finds Westbrook. Nunn with it. McCollum defends. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
No coverage that time. McCollum's got 12.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
.36 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Ingram. Oh, and Bradley with a block.
Well, we know he can get up. Avery Bradley making a great defensive play.
Westbrook with the miss. New Orleans in the lead.
Seventeen seconds left to play in the first.
Ingram against James. Back to Ingram. Over James. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. Back after this. Welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
New Orleans has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. We've got Brandon Ingram. Willie Hernan Gomez is out there with Hayes. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
I like how Brandon Ingram weathers the inside coverage, fighting his way to the bucket.
Now Los Angeles with it. Trailing by 10. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The Pelicans shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Jones. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
It's James with the drive.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
And the Pelicans with possession here. Outside Jones. Ingram against James. Deflects the pass. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. James passes to Davis. It's stolen by Ingram. The ball's knocked loose. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ingram. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Brandon Ingram. One shot.
With continued hard work, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, has the talent and size and skill to be a top 10 player in this league.
Now here's Davis. He's got 6.
And what's amazing to me, how little James has lost athletically.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside Jones. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Ingram against James. It's stolen by James.
Turnover there, but for the most part, they've taken care of the basketball. That was one of the few mistakes they've really made.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assists.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Hayes. Got a piece of it. Now here's Ingram. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Melton. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Pass to Westbrook. There's 5 to shoot. They get it back. And finished off by Davis.
I love watching AD work on the glass, using his size to keep plays alive.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Who got the t-shirt?
We're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Nance. Here's McCollum. Launches a 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Back to Tillman. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Westbrook. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, Howard finds Westbrook. Knocks down the triple. Westbrook's got 5 points.
I don't think I need to tell anybody Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans.
Zion Williamson.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Down low. Here's Tillman. And he drains the quick shot. And now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 for 9 here in this second. They grab their own miss. Westbrook, the pass to Howard. Tries again. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Howard's gotten his second bucket.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
McCollum outside. Back to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Understands how to use pick and rolls. Zion doing a great job in these sets.
Here's Bradley. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. And there's McCollum on the assist from Graham. And now a 6-point New Orleans lead.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Back to Tillman. Shots blocked.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
And Devontae Graham, good for 3. Graham's got 11.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Melton on the wing. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
From deep, Melton fires in the triple. Now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Valanciunas. Ooh, Howard with a block. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Beautiful execution, the rhythm, the timing, and Avery's a good finisher off the catch.
Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Outside none. Melton outside. He got it off in time. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Los Angeles Lakers up 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Frank Vogel, and Coach, the offense seemed to get on track in the second quarter. What changed for you?
We just settled down offensively. It seemed like we had some nerves early on in the game. We were attacking the paint, trying to play extra pass basketball, but we were a little hesitant. I thought we just settled down in this quarter.
Hopefully more aggressive in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for Los Angeles, maybe they haven't been as superior in this game as they've been in the previous 3, but they're still in position to advance with a 4-0 sweep and get a few extra days off before the next round. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Efficiency, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
Their defense has been dismal, allow their opponent to shoot 60. I'm sure they're getting their earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
As we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Well, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
That may be just the beginning. He might try to carry this team across the finish line himself.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then there's Avery Bradley, and it's Melton in at the point.
Not a lot of centers can hit a contested jumper like that, but Valanciunas is one of them.
From deep, Bradley, that's good. Bradley's got 10 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
McCollum, a pass to Ingram. Over James. And another basket for New Orleans.
Showing some nice handles in the pick and roll. Ingram's creativity is fun to watch in these sets.
Back to Bradley. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
It's stolen by James. Jacks up a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Pelicans trail. Outside Grant. Lets it go from 11. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 13.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Melton against McCollum. Out left to the wing. Here's Graham. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Davis hits.
just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And the Pelicans call time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Teams making substitutions here. Here's Ingram. James with the block.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
Griffin passes to Nunn. Buried from 15 feet out. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Ingram. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Ingram's got 14.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Williamson against Griffin. Over Williamson. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Ingram. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Griffin passes to Nunn. Sinks it from distance. Nunn's got 5 points now this quarter.
There's just a handful of big men in this league that you're comfortable running the offense through. Griffin is one of those guys.
There's Davis with the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I just love the ball movement.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Nance outside. Back to McCollum. Over Nunn. And there's McCollum on the assist by Nance. He's got 16.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Pelicans making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Los Angeles has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. James lays it up and banks it in. James has got 6.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact with an easy deuce.
Pass to Jones. Back to Hayes. Now Hernan Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Jones' shot is good.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Griffin passes to Nunn. James outside. Back to Griffin. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
We know how strong Griffin is, but he has the ability also to adjust his body in midair to draw the contact.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
One thing that stood out is how much of their scoring has come off the turnovers they caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Hernan Gomez has got his first points of the game.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
This James on the wing. Shoots over Nance. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Jones. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Rams checked in for Jones. Westbrook against Graham. And there's the drive. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Graham's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
New Orleans has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Pass to McCollum. Good. And Graham with the setups. McCollum's got 18 points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Nunn with a bucket. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Tipped away. It's a one-on-one situation. For 3, Westbrook. Counted from distance. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Man, an unpredictable defensive assignment in the half court. McCollum can score from pretty much anywhere.
And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Los Angeles shooting has been incredible, 72%. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. C.J. McCollum is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Nance in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Valanciunas. McCollum finds Graham. Valanciunas with it. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 6 assists now in the game. Westbrook, pass to Howard. To the paint. On the wing, Bradley. The 3 is up. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just 1 made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Ingram's checked in for the Pelicans. And there's James from the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Throws it up high. It's stolen by James. Over Ingram. And that one's long. New Orleans has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. McCollum. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. McCollum's got 22.
Wow. They're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Count that one.
Persistence from LeBron James, refusing to give up. Gotta love his activity.
McCollum with it. Picked up by James. Pass to McCollum. The three. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Picking up from where he left off. I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Westbrook, pass to Davis. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Pelicans have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. A good look from Graham. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
He's checked in for Westbrook. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Pelicans have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th.
Good. I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Davis. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. There's a whistle. That goes on Anthony Melton. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Melton passes to James. Over Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You see the physicality of LeBron. Doesn't fear absorbing contact on the way up.
First free throw is good. The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Both free throws good from James.
Even though LeBron's trophy case is the envy of most players, he's still as hungry as ever. The passion he shows during games hasn't diminished at all over the season. Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Bradley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Drills it from deep. Bradley's got 23 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And the Pelicans call time here. Take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Boy, he is raising his game in the postseason, no doubt about it. Only certain players respond to playoff pressure like he has. Impressive stuff. Pass to Howard. Gets the three to fall. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And here's Williamson. Checked by Davis. The shake. And it's blocked by Davis.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
McCollum, a pass to Graham, to the insides. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Tries it from the top of the key, and Davis gets it to go on the assist from Melton. And the Lakers lead by 10. McCollum against Melton. Poke loose. Pass to Bradley. Unloads. James, that's good.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
Down low. Here's Williamson. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Melton, right side. Fires it from 18. And he gets the jumper to drop. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now here's Melton. And Davis slams it home.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
They just can't get stops against this guy. Zion too strong and too athletic.
For three, James. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
The away team.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Pass to James. From deep. No good that time. They've done it, and they're going to move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
Well, this was their vision from day one. They believed in themselves, and now, Grant, they're close to accomplishing their ultimate goal.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They'll take a second to appreciate how far they've come, but they'll be facing a tough opponent coming out of the East, and they need to be prepared mentally for that challenge.
Yeah, the celebration for taking the West will have to be a quick one with the finals right around the corner. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everyone.
Everything, everyone, when I'm big and so big, all the time will come, love feels like gold.